What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Bad Religion, and we're back with a tune from their Process of Belief album, the first album after Brett rejoined the band. I mentioned before, this was a very exciting album for me because I suddenly was like, oh crap, I gotta really start paying attention to Bad Religion again. I mentioned before, although I didn't misstate the number of albums on Atlantic, there are 4 albums on Atlantic, and at first I was thinking it was just 2 because I thought Stranger from Fiction was when they were still on Epitaph because Brett was still there and whatever. But there are 4 albums. But as I mentioned before, I do like those albums, but I do think that, Brett needs to be in the band. I think that's sort of an essential ingredient of what makes Bad Religion so great. We're going to listen to the opening tune. It's called Supersonic. This tune deals with time, and it deals with not only sort of the rat race of modern society and, trying to keep up with everything with your life and so on, but it also deals with the way in which time can be sort of hypnotic, and when you're just trying to race and you're just trying to keep up and whatever, it sometimes feels like you're just sort of sliding into oblivion. You're just sort of running on a treadmill, but you're not actually getting anywhere. And finally, I think the song does deal with time in a third way, in that I think it relates to the experience of getting older and feeling like the things that you've been trying to accomplish, maybe they've been partially achieved, or maybe, there's sort of this pipe dream that is always on the horizon, and no matter how hard you work, you can't get there. But then suddenly other people have come about in younger generations and they want different things and they're pushing in different directions. And can you keep up, and can you sort of understand where younger people with different concerns and different goals are coming from? And this feeling of, not getting lost in the sense temporally on a personal level, not just societally, but in terms of, am I still an activist? Am I still seeking progressive and, in some sense radical forms of social organization? Or have I sort of fallen into this zoochosis, to make reference to a Propaganda tune that I just listened to? So yeah, I honestly really enjoy the way this song looks at time in a number of different ways. There's a part near the end where there's this sort of call and response between Greg and the other members. It's really fantastic. So here we go. This is the Process of Belief, which I believe is 2001, 2002. So yes, it's 2002 on Epitaph. The Process of Belief, and the song is Supersonic. Whoops, I do apologize. Should have had it ready, but here we go. I like that this is a fast song, which makes sense, right? Supersonic, keeping up with everybody. I was so fucking fired up when I listened to this album the first time. Senseless and meaningless when measured in the pain. I just accelerate into oblivion. I wanna lie. It's silence when I try to do something. Yep. I just wanna live. Me too, man. Me too. Amazing. Talk about a fucking song to open an album. Again, as Bad Religion was progressing into the 2000s and, had already been around by that point for 20 years, it's natural to wonder whether a band might begin to play slower songs and might begin to, move into a more alternative rock idiom. But to me, the first few songs on this album, I mentioned before, I reacted to Can't Stop It. Go check my reaction to that if you're interested. That one has a very fast and intense sort of feel. And I was really happy that this album begins with a lot of fast songs and a lot of energy, because it dispelled any implication, any suggestion that they were maybe going the sort of like, you know, more mainstream kind of alternative rock route, which again, I got respect for people exploring different sounds, and I know Greg Graffin and some other people in punk rock, in the punk rock world, do explore acoustic and more mellow rock sounds. I got no problem with that, but I just felt like, you know, this is Bad Religion issuing throwing down a gauntlet, you know, issuing a declaration that they are not done playing fast punk rock and that sort of melodic hardcore style. So I was very excited. Let me know if you like this song. Let me know if you're a big fan of the album. Do like hearing from all the Bad Religion people out there. I know there's several who've been commenting on the videos. Very happy that these punk rock reactions are getting some interaction and some comments, so big ups to all the people watching. I do appreciate it. Let me know if there's another Bad Religion song you'd like to hear reacted to. Other than that, have a good day, have a good night, and I will see you next time. Peace.